All right, guys, let's look at some of these quadratic transformations where they include vertical, horizontal, stretch, compression. Oh, and I forgot reflection in this list as well. Remember, the IHUD over this acronym is going to be a godsend for you when you are working on these quadratic transformations. All right, so here we have n of x. Of course, the variables truly don't matter, but if you notice, the first thing I see is that there are no negatives. So we have no reflections going on here. So I'm going to get rid of A, and that's it, because the other one is not there. So the next thing I'm going to look at is the inside the parentheses. So remember, when we talk about inside, that's horizontal. So we're talking left to right. It's being divided by 5. Remember, dividing by the 5 is the same as multiplying times 1/5. So because we have, let me get my parabola, because we have a horizontal situation, because it's inside the parentheses, and 1/5 is less than 1, so that means it's going to be getting wider. So that means I'm actually taking and stretching that parabola horizontally. So here's a horizontal stretch. So that is one of the transformations. But I also have this plus 10 here that matters. That's outside the parentheses. Outside is vertical, so we're talking up and down. And in this case, it's exactly what you think it is. So it's a vertical shift up 10 units. So vertical has a vertex that is shifted up 10 units. So there you go, D and H would be the two that match this situation. All right, here's another one. This time we have values, there is nothing negative, so we don't have a reflection. We have 6 hanging outside, so we're talking vertical, so that's good. Vertical means we're either stretching or compressing. 6 is a larger value, so it's going to be exactly what you think, so you're going to want to stretch to make it exactly what you think it is. You're going to stretch vertically. So we have B, its a function is a vertically stretched, and then -8 is in the parentheses. So in this case, it's inside, so we're talking horizontal. It's opposite of what you think. So you would think you would be going to the left because that's where the negatives are, but really you're going to be going to the right. So it looks like here, we're going to take that vertex that is shifted right from the original parent function. All right, now we have a lot going on here. We actually have 3 things. We have this, and this. So first of all, the negative. It's outside the parentheses, it's vertical, so that means it's a reflection over the x-axis. Fair enough. 1/4 is outside the parentheses, so I'm holding it vertically, and it's a smaller value, so it's less than 1, so that means it's going to be getting wider. So in this case, it's going to be a vertical compression to make that parabola wider. Last but not least, -1, outside of the parentheses, vertical again, so we're talking up and down. It's exactly what you think, so it's going to be a shift down. All right, so from here, we are going to describe the transformations. So F is our parent function. If you notice, the graph is getting more narrow. Oops, not narrow. It's getting more narrow. And it's also shifted down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units. So we're going down 5 units. So there are different aspects that we are going to be considering as we look at these graphs. Let's next one. Again, parent function here. The new one. Now this one has a lot going on. First of all, I notice a reflection over x-axis. So it went from opening up to opening down. There is a vertical and a horizontal shift. So let's go with vertical first. So we have 1, 2, 3. So we're going up 3 units. And then 1, 2, left 2 units. So remember, this is vertical, this is horizontal. So you'll hear it and see it being described a lot of different ways. All right, so here we're going to do this without the graph. So we have 1/2 outside of the parentheses. So we're outside. Oh, wait, I didn't even realize that says over. So that should be outside. So outside the parentheses means it's vertical. So we're talking up and down. It's a smaller value, so it's exactly what you think is going to happen. It's going to be wider. So in this case, this is going to be a vertical compression to make it a wider parabola. Then we have +4, which is inside. So we're talking horizontal, left and right. It's opposite of what you would think. You would think because like a number line, you have positive values here, negative here. You would think you'd be moving this direction because it's positive, but really you're going to be going this direction. So it's going to be a horizontal shift to the left 4 units. One more. All right, a bunch going on. First of all, this, and this. So we do have a reflection. It is outside, and I can't believe I did this here. This should be outside, and it's on that. I like that on all the slides. So this should be outside. So we would call this a reflection. So that's this piece here. Then this is inside. So inside is horizontal. So it's a larger number, so that means it's going to get more narrow. So this would be a horizontal more narrow, so horizontal compression. Last but not least, I'm trying to color code this a little bit for you guys. We have that -7. Again, it's outside, vertical, and it's exactly what you think. So we would be going down. What's going on here? Down 7 units.